that shit on blast. You got what it takes, put that shit on blast. If fame on the way, put that shit on blast. Make that change today, put that shit on blast. Tired of hearing trash, put that shit on blast. You got what it takes, put that shit on blast. If fame on the way, put that shit on blast. Make that change today, put that shit on blast.
What's up, fellas? What's up? Yo, what you doing back there, bro?
Man, I can't wait for this show here. I can't wait. I've been waiting a long time for this show here. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I am totally excited.
You excited, huh? You excited.
I've had a whole bunch of pictures already.
Well, oh, hell. Well, as they know, it is Friday. It's Friday. Damn. It is Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. No, bro. I'm trying to get this week over with. Okay. It is Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern. So y'all know what time it is. It's time for this On Blast podcast, baby. With your boy, DJ Goose.
What it do is what we do.
And your boy, The Rock.
What it do.
And
what it do.
Yeah. We got everything happening tonight. So you know this is the show that you go to for entertainment. And by entertainment, we need everything that is entertaining. So that's music, that's movies, that's comedy, cartoons, comic books, you name it, sports. If it's about entertainment, we're going to talk about it. But first, I got to see what's up with DJ Goose.
We're going to do it,
bro?
Oh man, let me tell you something. 100 and whatever plus, 100 and whatever plus, 100 and whatever plus.
Hey man, it was actually 90 something today though. It actually felt almost decent. When you go down, well, tomorrow though it's gonna be like 110. So everything that happened today and everything that happened yesterday is gonna be wiped out by tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow
so we had a cold front for a day.
Yeah. Or like cold front that brought it down to 93. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, the AC in my car actually felt like AC in the car today. Cause when they get up there, they're like 110. That sucker be struggling. Like, oh my goodness. So yeah, but yo, you want to let the people know who we got today, Goose, or what we got going on?
Brother, man, let me tell you something. We got the man himself, the producer of producers, the Soul Res of Soul Res. He goes by the honorable name of D-Ray, the producer.
Yeah.
In the house. And here he is.
Yeah.
That Negro said the Soul Res of Soul Res.
The Soul Res of Soul Res, man. That's what you are. See, that's what happened when I like put DJ Goose on this. On the spot.
Lord.
He's the guy of guys.
This is gonna be one of them type of shows.
Yeah.
Hey, buckle up, get ready.
Buckle up.
So as you guys may or may not know, we have been doing lists of our Blast podcast. Blast podcast hosts. They have been coming in and providing us with their top 10 lists. And today, we have a producer to talk about the top 10 producers. Now, this is his R&B and hip hop producers. So we're not talking about the pop and the country and the rock, because we know it is a buku amount of them. So we're just going to narrow it down to R&B and hip hop today. And then later time, he's going to expand it. But D-Ray, what's been going on, bro?
Can we do, before we start, can we do some hot trash?
Ooh.
I got some hot trash.
I got some hot trash
to get off my chest. some hot trash, please.
This is going off the rails. Let's go.
Are you ready for the hot trash of the week? Hot trash of the week. Hot trash of the week. Hot trash of the week.
So, a couple of days ago, your friend and ours, Boosie Badass, is that what his name is?
Boosie Badass, yeah.
Yeah. He made a comment on TikTok or wherever. He said, and I quote, if R. Kelly was in a versus, he would have to go up against Spotify because there is no one that could out-hit R. Kelly. Michael Jackson won't even come close. Those are his exact words. Now, before I start, DJ Goot, you being an actual DJ, I'm going to need to sit back and hear you before I start.
I'm going to just say that Boosie's been hitting my Twinkies also. I have no idea where he came up with this at. I have no idea. Out there in Twinkie world, in that universe, nah.
Rock, what about you, man?
Hey, man. One thing I can say, there is a few icons that the man cannot touch. Michael Jackson is one of those icons. Now, I'm not going to say that R. Kelly is a scrub because he's been around since the 90s making music. But you talking about a dude that's been making hits since he was 7, 8 years old. He was still making hits when he died. That Butterfly album is off the damn chain.
Yeah.
Had no one. I don't know what Boosie was thinking. I don't know what he's on. You know, he's made some crazy comments. You know, the one that he made by the son a few years ago and what he did. I'm like,
right.
No, I'm not quite sure what's going on with Boosie, right? Oh no, not Boosie, but Boosie. Mm-hmm. What is going on with him right now? But hell to the no.
So I'm one for the uninitiated. You know, I'm one that I do my research.
Yes.
Before I make any kind of rash, opinionated, whatever, I do. No matter how dumb it sounds, I'ma still do my research. Right? So if Michael Jackson, for some reason, they did the hologram and they wanted to do a versus with R. Kelly and Michael Jackson, there would have to be so many criteria that would have to start just to give R. Kelly a chance. All right? Just to give him a chance. Mm-hmm. Like the first criteria would be pick a decade. Pick a decade. Because if you pick the 60s, that's ABC, that's Mama's Pearls, that's I Want You Back.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I Want You Back. Oh, yeah.
70s, that's Dancing Machine, that's Can You Feel It, that's Don't Blame It on the Boogie. And we don't even want to talk about the 80s and 90s, do we? First of all, you got to pick a decade. Second of all, are you going to say just Michael? Or are you going to say you're going to allow Michael and the Jackson 5? Or is it going to be R. Kelly and Total Announcement or Public Announcement?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or MGM? Remember when he was on Natalie Cole? Yeah. So are we going to do that? And then thirdly, are you going to include the collab? Like, now keep in mind, y'all remember that track, Girls, 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 with Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know who sang back up on that?
No.
Michael. Oh. Right? You remember a couple of hits that Stevie Wonder did in the 70s? You know who sang back up on those?
No.
Oh yeah, that was Mike.
I did not know. Go ahead.
What's the biggest collab that R. Kelly may have had? Michael. So, boys and girls, let me give you a quick astronomy lesson. To the left is the planet Earth. To the right is the planet Jupiter. Right? As you can clearly see, one is bigger than the other. Michael Jackson has sold 350 million albums. R. Kelly, his whole entire career, has only sold 75 million. Now, don't get me wrong. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, right? We ain't sneezing at that. R. Kelly is wicked with the pen game.
Yeah.
But anytime that you can go toe-to-toe with somebody and one of their albums almost wipe out your entire sale.
Yeah. Yeah.
One.
Yeah. Thriller.
Thriller done sold 70 million copies. Matter of fact, Thriller done sold 2 million after Michael was dead. Right? So you're talking about the dude went double platinum after he died in the streaming era.
Yeah, yeah. Think about
Right?
that.
Okay, so you say, all right, well, R. Kelly's pen game is better than Michael. Okay, great. Michael Jackson co-wrote the biggest single of all time. This single sold 20 million copies. We Are the World.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he did.
R. Kelly, at his greatest, might have gone triple platinum on one song. So I'm gonna let him do what you do, say what you say, but don't bring that stuff here because that's just
Yeah. You can't bring it with Mike. Can't bring it with Prince. Can't bring it with Stevie. Can't bring it with me. There's that. You just go
look. He can't even bring it with Smokey Robinson.
Hey.
Because what people don't understand, Smokey Robinson co-wrote everything on Motown.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, I mean, all I'm gonna say is to Boosie, all right, brother, more power to you, but pick a decade, see what happens.
That's right.
True that.
LeBron can't mess with Mike. That's what I say.
Hey man, we got that. See why, man? Why you gotta stir up more than this? You know, bro.
I misspoke.
Hey.
Those two names cannot be mentioned.
That'll be my next top 10.
No, man, those two names cannot be mentioned anywhere around D-Ray, okay? It's gonna
I misspoke, man. I'm sorry. I misspoke.
Do not. Don't do that. No, we will never get to the damn list, okay?
Here we go. Hey, just remember, I didn't say it. He did.
Yeah. All right. It's about that time.
You ready to get this party
It's about
started?
that time. Yeah. So this is, without further ado, D-Ray, the producers, top 10 hip hop and R&B producers of all time. Let's let this debate begin.
Let it begin.
Yes.
Now, let me just do a disclaimer to the uninitiated. There is a difference between a beat maker and a producer. Okay? A beat maker, of course, makes the beat. A producer makes a record. Keep that in mind because we're going to need that later. At number 10.
That's BS, man. That's BS.
We have this beautiful lady right here. Her name is Sylvia Robinson. And you might want to ask yourself, well, who is Sylvia Robinson? Sylvia Robinson was a singer in the 60s. She had a couple of minor hits, and she started a record label where she became the mother of the culture. You know who was on her label?
Bang. The hip hop, you don't stop. Rock it out, baby, rubber to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat, and me, the groove, and my friends are gonna try to move your feet. You see, I am Wonder Mike, and I like to say hello. Up to the black, to the white, the red, and the brown, the purple, and yellow. But first, I gotta bang bang, the boogie to the boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to.
Yeah.
Sylvia Robinson started Sugar Hill Records in the late 70s. The Sugar Hill Gang was one of the first groups that she signed, and she was one of the first ones to release a rap record, which was Rapper's Delight, that sold a lot of copies and pretty much cemented hip-hop's place in the marketplace. Also, a little unknown fact, she signed a group that eventually went on to become Naughty by Nature. So she produced Rapper's Delight, so Sylvia Robinson is my number 10.
So did she produce it, or she is on the label and signed it?
She actually signed them, and she actually produced that record.
That's what he
He
said.
produced that record.
All right, hey, I'm just trying to make
right.
sure
I
now.
can't-
So
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's fine. Because
Yeah,
what I
because-
want people to do is Google and check my math because I don't know everything.
I'm just
I know
trying
my
to
stuff.
see if you're
I could have
behind the
missed
board.
something.
I'm just trying to see now, if
I disagree with this.
And then
I
making
think
that,
she should be higher.
you don't even know who that shit.
I do too. They had a whole documentary on it.
You didn't see it.
I did too.
It's a great documentary. You should check it out. So number 10, once again, Sylvia Robinson.
All right.
All right. My number 9. My number 9 is none other than Mr. Mr. Timbaland is
that
my
was a
number
Timbaland
9
beat.
producer.
Okay.
Timbaland, there is no other producer, in my humble opinion, that had such a chokehold on the industry creatively in the late 90s, early 2000s. Not only was he is a talented beat maker, but he went on to, if I was doing a pop list, he would be on the pop list as well because, he sold a lot of stuff for Justin Timberlake. He did a lot of stuff for Nelly Furtado. He was part of the clique with Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, and rest in peace, Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
And, also, to go back to my early point, he also produced a lot of stuff for Michael Jackson for a lot of those posthumous albums. So Timbaland is my number 9.
Plus,
He's on my list, but he's ranked higher, D-Ray. You got him too high. He's ranked lower. I'll tell you, you messed the list up, man. The list is messed up.
he was also the dude. I think it was on the first season of Empire. That he was the one that was doing the majority, if not all, the music from the artist that was on Empire for that first season. I'm not sure if he was there for that second season because that was a lot of work. But everything that you're hearing for that first season that all the artists was doing, he was putting all of that together. And yeah, he's a bad boy, but I'm with Gooch. He might need to be a little lower, man. You got to.
Yeah, man.
You got to come with
man.
some hard hitters, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm just gonna say Timbaland is my number 9.
You got to come with some hard hitters now. Because Timbaland's a bad boy.
So here we go. If you're out there in the comments, let me know what you think. And even if you watch the show later, we do go back and answer comments. Later
You agree
on.
with me?
So
You agree with me?
No, don't nobody. My number 8 is another female, another woman who is one of the most talented producers on planet Earth. She is also the first female hip-hop artist to get her start on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm talking about Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott is my number 8. Missy Elliott, not only is she a talented performer, but her production skills and her pen game are unlike any other. And so one of my favorite tracks that she produced was from a group called 702 back in the 90s.
Check it out. Follow me, many miles. 1, 2, check it out. Let me break it down. This track is nasty like Panaka. But the mommy, I like Joe, but he's sloppy. Dad, Poppy got a brand new bag. For real.
Okay.
So Missy, I mean, of course, she's also a video innovator. All of her music videos with Super Duper Fly and all the dance moves and stuff. So I am Thank you, Blast. I am in total awe of that woman's production skills. So she's my number 8. Go ahead and eviscerate that.
I am. She should be higher. This is screwed up. Oh, Lord.
Make your
honor,
point.
man.
I'm gonna need you to make a point at some point in this whole thing. I'm gonna need you to make a point on why she's higher or why she needs to be lower.
Because she needs
Especially
to be.
when you see who's up in my.
Oh, we got to bump somebody. We got to bump somebody. What's gonna happen? We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
I know who you're gonna try to bump, but I ain't gonna let it happen.
All right. Hey, are we gonna pay any bills today? As a Blast artist, I'm just making sure we on track.
Bottom of the hour, bro. Bottom of the hour.
All right.
So me, Missy, everything Missy does is absolutely A1. Okay.
Right.
I
But
love her like producing,
but
love everything. Now I'm not 100% sure that you know, you can flip her and like Timbaland. Okay. I know she done a lot, but I know Timbaland has done buku. So I may flip them, but they still are, you know, right there. But I'm kind of sort of with Gucci. You know, he don't know why she should be lower. He don't know why she should be lower.
I said it.
Yeah, but he don't know why. He just saying it. You know, she probably needs to be low. But I know it's a whole lot on your list. So, and it's a lot to choose from. So let's hear what you got for number 7.
Number 3.
Damn.
Anyway, here is where this is going to be the most controversial pick on my list, because I know Gucci's going to have something to say about this. Right? This producer, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated hip hop producers of all time. Right? A lot of people don't know his name, but you've heard his stuff. Right? King of Rock, Run DMC, Houdini, all of their stuff. Some of the early Fat Boys.
Rick.
No. I'm talking about Mr. Larry Smith. Larry Smith was a producer from New York. Wait a minute, security inspector.
Hold on.
Inspect Gucci. Because his show didn't get those from the dispensary. No, but seriously, Larry Smith was a multi-instrumentalist that worked with Rick Rubin. He worked with a lot of these early hip-hop groups. And the one thing that set him apart and his production apart was he didn't use a lot of sampling. He actually played instruments. So he played the guitar, he played bass, he played piano, and he put these really, really musical tracks together that somebody like me, who was listening to more than just a beat and scratching, it was something I kind of latched on to. So, which one did I say he was? He's number 6?
7.
No, I didn't. He's number 6. Number 6. So, an example that I chose was one of my favorite groups, and I know you two Negroes gonna have jokes, but it's all good because I got you home.
We'll rock you and you with turn parties out. Make scream and shout. We're not very demanding, but very outstanding. We got something unique, and in the middle he's standing on the microphone. He rocks and shocks. Homeboy and girl, it's the human beatbox. Beatbox, 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 beatbox.
That's the Fat Boys, bro.
Man,
You
we
can't
love
laugh.
the Fat Boys.
Can't laugh off the Fat Boys.
Now, if for the uninitiated, I challenge you to go and listen to the extended version of Jailhouse Rap on YouTube, especially right before Prince Markie D's third verse. That is some of the dopest early hip hop production that has ever been laid. A lot of Houdini stuff. And what a lot of people don't understand is what Larry Smith did with a lot of these early hip hop acts. He took them over to England and got them out of New York. So they were able to set a sound and have a sound that they didn't sound like anybody else. And so to me, that was very, very innovative. So Larry Smith, producer, my number 6. Y'all go ahead.
I gotta say this. You want to know? I never even put it together that like none of those songs were not samples, and that they were actually being played. All of those Run DMCs, you never heard a lot of samples in none of their songs. I don't recall a sample in like Houdini's, Funky Beat or like any of that. Yeah, I don't recall. Yeah,
and One Love by Houdini.
If that was all Mr. Larry Smith, then props to Larry Smith, because those were some of the most iconic hip hop records of all time, and they still be rocked today in the Jackson household. So yeah,
that's a fact.
All right, with all that said, I'm giving him a top 3 just because of everything you said of him making it his own beats and everything like that, and doing his own instruments. So I think he should be top 3. So I think you got him too high.
So
wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Did you hear what he just said?
I'm trying to follow him, bro.
He said he should be top 3, but you got him too high. Did you hear what he just said? What kind of math do they teach y'all in Dallas?
Hey, ain't no y'all now. That's the heat that's over there in Lancaster.
Number 6 is too high.
He must have skipped greater than or less than.
Yeah, I did.
Where was you at?
So, once again, was he the one that was actually in the studio putting everything together, or was he just the beat maker?
He was the, because here's what you got to keep in mind.
Because Rick didn't know how to work a drum machine or nothing
at all. And here's the thing. A lot of what you heard in the early Run DMC and a lot of the early Houdini, those weren't drum machines. Those were drummers.
Yeah.
There was the Lin drum didn't come until like maybe in hip hop, maybe 83, 84. So a lot of the stuff that early Run DMC, like King of Rock, like Houdini, all that stuff, those were actual live musicians. Just like with Sugar Hill Gang, those were live. That was a live band. That
is, if they weren't using the break beats from the records, which is how hip hop got started. Anyway, so Tom Tom Club should be set for life, because they still use the Tom Tom Club.
Literally, the jerk forever. So we're at the bottom of the hour. We want to go ahead and do the blast artist of the week.
Yes, sir. So the blast artist of the week is the incomparable Miss Kelsey Montanez. I'm not sure what's the name of the song, because I asked the Veep just to surprise us, because she has so many songs. So
I'll give you a hint. This is what Gooch says to all his Twinkies right before he eats them.
Okay, I like that.
What they say about me, they say I'm strange and wild, but I let you read me like an open book. But only you, I might be tender, I might be soft, I might surprise you with how hard I go fight for your love. Baby, I want ya, I gotta have ya. Baby, I need ya. If you let me love you, Could I get any more real? Could I bear how I feel any more than this? If you want it, it won't be easy, but I promise, if you're honest, you're never gonna go a day without my love. Baby, if you want it, you gotta have it. Baby, if you need it, if I let you love me, you gotta promise and only love is sweet. Baby, let me love you like you're mine. Hey, you're never gonna have to guess how I feel. Yes, honey, I'll always keep it real. Gonna tell you how I love you every day. Always gonna chase all the blues away. Baby, in my red lip and my work shirt. Come on, give me a kiss, I don't gotta hurt. Never gonna lie, never gonna put you down. You know I'm never gonna run around. Baby, let me love you like you're mine. Yeah, baby, let me love you like you're mine. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Ooh, man, that is one of the superstars of Blast, y'all. Letting you know that is Mrs. Kelsey Montanez. I believe the song was called "Let Me Love You."
Let me love you. Let me love you.
Man. Yeah. Hey,
you know what?
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
I just let them know, hey, that like she is the truth. So everyone, please, if you are an independent, unsigned artist, comedian, content creator, please go to blastmusic247.com. Sign up for free as an artist. If you really want to make something happen, we have some special packages. Check out the Blast Unlimited package. And let us, help you get to where you want to be, because that's why we created all of this. So yeah, get in where you fit in. This is Blast, changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, we getting back to this countdown now. I believe we on number
5.
We on 5? Man, it sure seems like you skipped one, but we're gonna let that slide down.
I'm gonna do a recap real quick. So at number 10, I had Sylvia Robinson. Number 9, I had Timbaland. Number 8, I had Missy Elliott. Number 7. I did skip one.
Yeah,
I did skip one.
Gucci in the Matrix. Gucci in the straight up Matrix there.
Yeah, he is. He'll be back. So my number 7 is one of the most influential hip hop producers, and dare I say just producers, that I have ever heard. And one of the things that you guys will understand about my list is every producer on my list is someone that I've learned something from. It's someone that I've taken an element of what I've heard and I try to apply it to what I do. So my number 7, because I really skipped number 7 and went right to 6. My number 7 is none other than RZA.
Ooh, I was bro. If you didn't have him on this list, we was about to have that combo. But I
had to have RZA. Let me tell you why. Not only there's hits like Cream, Cash Moves Everything Around Me, Method Man, Ice Cream. it's not only just these hits and these iconic hip hop records of the early '90s. It is his production style that always struck with me, because back in the early '90s, for the uninitiated, there were a lot of mistakes, a lot of clicks, a lot of static. There was a lot of things that was in the production that at first people were like, why is that there? But then at the end of the day, it was like, oh, that sounds grimy. And now they sell computer programs to make your track sound like what RZA did back in the early 90s. You know? And so, yeah, that's my dude. And my favorite, now here's the thing. This is the honest to goodness truth. The track that is my favorite RZA produced track of all time, this track got me through college. This track got me through my master's. This track gets me through every situation that I feel like I need an extra oomph, right? I got a pastor that I work for her nonprofit. I've even told her this is what I play when I got to come and work at the church at the nonprofit. Can you guess what it is?
It's me. If it was me, I would have to say Cream. It ain't Cream?
Nope, it ain't. I'll tell
Killer
you what
Bees?
Here it is.
Like, you just let that roll, bro.
Bro, tell me about it. You just go ahead. That's 6 minutes right there that you just got to have on repeat. If you need to get your life right, you know, can you ever trust a DJ that don't plug his stuff up?
Man, just look at it. Just disconnect it.
Can you ever trust somebody that don't plug his stuff up?
He already said, bro, that they was getting those medicinal Twinkies. So, you know, what the hell he doing over there?
The Twinkie told him to let it ride. But anyway, RZA is my dude, man. His production, his musical mind. You know, look up anything Wu-Tang Clan. Look up the soundtrack to Afro Samurai, which is one of the dopest anime soundtracks that ever. That's just my dude, man. So, what you think about it? What you think about it?
Hey, man. If y'all don't understand what the RZA's about, just watch the Wu-Tang the Wu-Tang show.
Right.
Based on the documentary, I guess, that's on Hulu. Just go back and watch it from the beginning and see where he actually started from to where he became. You talking about a guy who was seeing things, you know, that was not even thought of then. I'm just not even talking about just in the sense of music, but in the sense of how things should look and feel, and how to put together a full Wu-Tang. And you know they had like 20-some damn people in this group. And he handling all of that, plus doing all the music for everybody. Come on, bro.
And that's kind of my point. It's like the difference between a beat maker and a producer. A beat maker would have just been able to make the beat and let the chaos ensue. RZA took all of those personalities, from ODB to Method to Capadonna to You God to Jizza,
Inspector Deck, all of them.
Inspector Deck, and he took all of those personalities, Ghostface, and he created iconic music. Like music that 30 years from now, they're still going to be playing Cream. They're still going to be playing Triumph. So RZA is my number 7. Gooch, what you say about it now that you out of the matrix?
Not on my list. Kick him out.
You're out of your damn mind.
I'm glad you said it, because I was just about to say it.
You're out of your damn mind. I see it.
I can't even wrap my head around why you even say it.
If you wasn't on his list though, we was about to have some like talks, but he put him on the list. RZA deserves to be on the list. You don't know. Go on Hulu and watch that Wu-Tang show. Watch the series Wu-Tang, and you will learn a lot. This dude right here is phenomenal when it comes to producing, beat making, and leading an entire squad Bro, come on now.
Can we and I cannot harp on this enough. Every member of the Wu-Tang Clan is a successful solo artist in their own right. That takes a heck of a producer to do that, bro. So, moving on. If Gucci ain't got nothing else to say about that one.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'll say what I say.
You're number 5. He ain't say a damn thing, but that's okay. We're on number 5.
It's all right. It is okay.
I said it didn't make the list of the top 10. That's what I said. I said what I said.
Incredible. My next producer started producing in the early 80s at the age of 17. And he produced one of the earliest hip-hop records that a lot of people don't even know he actually produced, right? They hear the record, they know who's on the record, but they didn't know it was actually him, right? He went on to start an iconic group in the 80s with Aaron Hall and his brother Damien.
Okay, all right.
All right,
we working.
The late 80s.
That's right.
In New Jack Swing.
That's right.
Most of the 90s with Blackstreet and Rex in Effect. My number 5 is none other than Mr. Teddy Riley.
That's right. All right. I give you top 5 on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I
The song that a lot of people don't know that he actually produced was The Show.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh.
Oh, yeah.
He produced that. So,
yeah.
What are y'all thoughts on Teddy Riley?
He produced for Boy George, Redhead, Kingpin, Heavy D and the Boys, you name it, Kumo D. The bro was just out there everywhere doing his damn thing that people didn't even know that he. Michael Jackson, Bobby Brown. He was out there doing stuff that you guys had no idea he was doing. Teddy Riley belongs definitely on his list because when they have a whole genre of music, we're not even talking about, R&B or hip hop. New Jack Swing was all Teddy Riley. I mean, he made me, it was him.
Yeah,
that was his whole thing. And yeah, the man is definitely deserving of this spot. Jack Gooch.
Yeah, go ahead, Gooch.
I already, the top 5, he's definitely in the top 5.
So of all of the hits that I could
less bull so far.
Oh my God. Of all of the hits that I could play for Teddy Riley, I had to pick one from the happiest time of my life when I was in college. Because when this record dropped in 96, you knew that it was about to go down.
Get down, good Lord. Baby got them open all over town. Strictly bitch, you don't play around. Cover much grounds, got game by the pound. Getting paid is a forte, each and every day. True play away. I can't get her out of my mind. Wow. I think about the girl all the time. Wow. East side to the west side, pushing fat rides, it's no surprise. She got tricks.
That was one of the happiest times of my life. No Diggity with Blackstreet. What y'all think?
Yeah,
what you think about it?
Man, that's one of the most fire songs, one of the best videos of ever, and it's still bumping to this day. If that song come on in anyone's club or house party, the floor is still going to get packed because that's just the way it is. That's No Diggity.
No diggity, no doubt.
Fact. No Diggity. So that's my number 5.
You already got one right. That's what I have to say. I have to say that.
You lucky my son is looking dead in my face. I would really tell you about yourself.
Steelers getting the win. It's very seldom.
Damn.
Anyway.
Damn, he is definitely choosing violence.
He keeps choosing violence. But
he done brought the damn Steelers, LeBron and Jordan in the same sentence. I don't know what the hell he trying to do today.
You know good and well I ain't coming out there in that 115 degree heat out there in Texas. Sooner or later that sun gonna go down, Goose. Anyway,
I'll pay that paper when it happens.
Oh boy. My number 4. This was one of the most iconic duos of the late 80s, early 90s.
I already know
they were responsible.
Rufus and Chaka Khan.
No, they were responsible for the sound of Atlanta. They were responsible for a lot of hits throughout the late 80s, early 90s. My number 4, LA and Babyface.
Oh yeah.
Okay, all right. I can go ahead and
LA
scratch that off.
Babyface is my number 4.
All right. I can scratch that one off.
Because there was a period of time that you couldn't go nowhere without hearing something from LA and Babyface.
You still can.
Whether it was Pebbles, whether it was TLC, whether it was Bobby Brown, you couldn't go a whole lot of places without hearing. After 7, The Deal.
Yep.
And my personal favorite is one of Babyface's first hits. Face was up there. So y'all go ahead, tell me.
They both wrote and produced the Spinners. The Whispers rock steady in about 30 damn minutes. Okay. They was like, y'all don't have a hit yet. They like, no. They like, all right. They went back and wrote Rocksteady, brought that back, say, hey, here's y'all hit, produced it, and damn show right, that was their biggest hit. LA Reid Babyface is quintessential when it comes to any type of producing legends.
Fact. And I'm going to say this to Bootsy. R. Kelly versus LA and Babyface. Who wins that one? Go ahead, Gooch.
They're not. They should be in top 3, man.
Damn. Dude, what is up with you? You know what? This is just vindictiveness. This is all this is. This is vindictiveness. But for those of you who don't understand what's going on, when Gooch did his list of the top, what was it, funk bands?
Yeah.
And he had Zapp at number 7.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I eviscerated him in the comment section.
Yeah.
All this is Get Back.
Yeah.
Right? This is all
I don't deny that at all.
Yeah.
But anyway, LA Babyface, Gooch, what you think?
Oh, man, you on it, man. You on it. I ain't gonna take that. You on it, man. You on it. I thought you were gonna miss him, but I'm glad you didn't.
Nah, I can't miss him. You can't miss him.
Okay.
It's their orchestration, it's the way they put songs together. I always studied the way they put their songs together, so never could miss them. My number 3 is going to be a little controversial.
Okay.
But I don't care, because this is my number 3. This is my list. You don't like it, go kick rock.
I'm for the kick rock.
Go kick rock.
I know this is going to be now.
My number 3 is straight out of Detroit. His beats and his production style right now, even after his untimely passing, is still being sampled, it's still being played, it's still releasing smoking records. My number 3, Mr. J Dilla.
Okay. You're gonna have to fill us in on him. Like I said, we're gonna be.
I read about him.
Okay, so J Dilla was with a rap group called Slum Village. Back in the day, they had the hit called "Get This Money," which is one of the dopest records ever. And he also produced. You need to go back and look at his discography because he produced a lot of stuff that you didn't realize he actually produced. But my favorite is one that I know that you guys did. This is J Dilla with De La Soul.
Bank VC notes.
You know them stakes high. The instamatic focal point bringing damage to your burrow. Be some brothers from the east with them beats that be thorough. Got the solar gravitation, so I'm bound to pull it. I gets down like brothers are found, ducking from bullets. Gun control means using.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight on this one.
Jay Dilla produced Stakes is High with De La Soul, along with a litany of other hip hop classics.
Yeah, we're gonna fight.
And one of the things that I learned.
Yeah,
no, wait a minute. One of the things about Jay Dilla that speaks to me is that you will hear me say, you hear a lot of producers say, we want to go out like Jay Dilla. What does that mean? Jay Dilla was dying in the hospital on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Making beats.
Yeah.
Making hits.
Yeah, I have to.
And so when a producer says we want to go out like Jay Dilla, that's what we mean. So Jay Dilla is my number 3. Y'all go have that.
Yeah, bro. I'll big up props to Jay Dilla, but you got him above Teddy Riley and above LA Babyface. I just gotta know, when the hell did you get into Gucci Stash, and what the hell is, cause something was going on at that time. Now you could have put him at number 4 or number 5, but you chose to put Teddy Riley and LA Babyface above him. Okay. You named approximately one, song, even though I know that he has a lot of songs, but you can roll off, songs by Teddy Riley and like LA Babyface. We ain't gotta even think about it. Everyone's, yep, we know this song. Jay Dilla song, we have to sit back and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I remember it. I may have heard it in passing or whatever, but you can't miss LA Babyface, and you sure can't miss Teddy Riley. That's all I gotta say about that. You gotta say, Gooch.
I think it's such an easy. It's like Tyson, early Tyson versus any of his opponents. This is too easy. This is too easy. There's no way this guy should be anywhere close to LA Babyface and Teddy Riley. Nowhere close. He's out the top 10.
The views and opinions of these two idiots do not reflect those of Soul Resurrection Music or anybody else's. No.
That's Gucci. That is the equivalent of Gucci Zap, bro. That's all I gotta say.
That is not. That is not.
I gotta say.
That's
the equivalent of Gucci Zap.
I tell you what. I challenge you, and I challenge anybody. Put it on Facebook and put a post up and says, somebody that I will not name, or you can tag me in it and say he put Jay Dilla over Teddy Riley, and see what responses you get.
Yeah, and it's gonna also depend on probably the era, and if we're talking to other producers. But for us though, yeah. Now you better get these next two right, bro. If you don't get these next two right, man,
already messed up.
There's gonna be some consequences and repercussions.
Hey, look, where's my kids at? So I can tell y'all. Like Bernie Mac said, I ain't scared of you. All right, my number 2, in my opinion. Oh, my daughter had to show up just to show that she was here, so I couldn't say nothing. Nope, back up. My number 2 is, in my opinion, the most iconic producing duo ever.
Another duo.
I mean, ever. In the history of recorded music, there has never been a production duo that is more iconic than Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Yes.
Ever. And I mean ever.
Yeah.
Right? So we're talking the SOS band. We're talking The Time. We're talking Janet Jackson. We could actually stop at Janet Jackson.
We're talking about New Edition. We're talking about the like Force MDs. We're talking about
Sounds of Blackness. We're talking about Johnny Gill. We're talking about Ralph Tresvant, Sensitivity. BBD. So just the list goes on and on. And I mean, and it's not so much as, their production skills are just immaculate. Their pen game is un-F-wittable. So for me, just on the work they did with Janet Jackson alone, that should go in the Hall of Fame. So what do y'all think? Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis. No, my number 2.
Man, okay. For me, they are number 1, flat down, hands down, period. Okay. I think I know who you're gonna bring up at number 1. I think I know, but I would have flipped it because their hits are mega hits. I'm talking about expanding from years and years with artists that are icons right now, with artists who you can't even mention without 8-9 million records sold falling out of their pocket, and they are the most iconic, and the way they got started is the best story in the world, and we all know it. And
Gooch don't know it. I guarantee you Gooch don't know it.
I bet Gooch don't know it either now. You know the story, Gooch?
Of course I know the story, but you go ahead and tell it.
I'll tell it. The time,
ahead,
at the time, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis were members of the group at the time, with Morris Day, Jesse Johnson, Monty Moore, and they were on tour. And at the time, Prince, this was the time with Prince's group, the artist Prince. And they had decided that they wanted to go produce the SOS band in Atlanta, right, in 1982. Prince told them, if you miss the gig, it's going to be a problem. Well, they go into Atlanta and they produce one of the most iconic records in R&B history, which is SOS Band, Just Be Good to Me, right? That intro alone is just fire, right? A freak snowstorm. Now, it never snows in Atlanta, but a freak snowstorm stranded.
Uh-oh. Is it me?
I don't think it's, nope. That's D-Ray.
That ain't me?
Ain't you, it's D-Ray.
Okay.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm back.
I can hear you.
I'm back. All right. Freak snowstorm. It never snows in Atlanta in 1982. They missed the gig. They finally get back to Prince, and Prince promptly fires them on the spot. From that point on, they decided, hey, we're going to produce, and this is just going to be what it is. And you know what the next record they produced was Control by Janet Jackson.
Yep.
Was it Janet Jackson?
The rest, as they say, is history. All of Janet Jackson's best-selling records, Control, Rhythm Nation, Velvet Rope, Janet, all produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. So my pick as my favorite song, though, one of the things that I loved about them is, and one of the things I love about producers is when a producer can produce you and you still hear the artist, but you can feel their influence, right? So my pick, this is my pick for Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
League, I'm only human. What is the deal?
Yeah. Come on now. And here's what you got to understand. The Human League was a punk rock band.
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah. And they produced a #1 track on the R&B and the pop chart.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, my #2. Anything we got to say before we get to my #1?
Well, the clock is always, a broke clock is right at least twice a day. So
they should have #1. Now, I already, like I said, I think I know who your #1 going to be. I would have flipped up then, but I ain't mad at you though. Okay, we ain't gonna fight on this.
All right, before I get to my #1, I got 3 honorable mentions. #1, the Bomb Squad. The Bomb Squad is the Shockley brothers. They produced all the Public Enemy stuff. They produced Ice Cube's first record, hugely influential in hip hop. Another brother named Odyssey, who's out of DC. Very, very talented hip hop producer, and my man Nicolay that produced the Foreign Exchange. He's out of North Carolina. He produced Fonte and him create the Foreign Exchange. Love their production, love their style. So those are my honorable mentions. Without further ado, y'all know who my #1 is. Rock, who's my #1?
It's gotta be Dre. You ain't mentioned Dre. It's gotta be Dre.
Gotta be Dre.
Ladies and gentlemen, my #1 is Quincy Jones.
Oh, Quincy Jones. Okay, he left Dre. Oh my goodness, he left Dre off.
Now, Quincy Jones was a
hey, Quincy, a bad man now, but just that you left Dre off.
Anytime you can produce a record where every single on the record is on the chart.
Yeah, you produced.
There was not one song on Thriller that did not make the chart.
True that.
Okay, I'm back.
Quincy Jones is the producer that, in my opinion, I have learned the absolute most from. Musically, the way he operates in business. If you get a chance, check out his documentary on Netflix. You'll learn a lot. And my Quincy Jones track, this was the first track that I heard when I was in the 2nd grade that I decided, you know what, I think I want to be a producer. Brother Johnson Stomp. That record changed my life. Quincy Jones as a producer, his all of the things that he produced, all the music that he made, changed the trajectory of my life. So as far as I'm concerned, you mud ducks, Quincy Jones is my number one. Now come on with it. What you got?
Okay, I can see it. No, I ain't mad at I'm not mad at the top 2.
I'm not mad at the top one.
I'm mad
at who you left off.
Yeah, I'm mad at the one that's something that you left off now, okay?
Now look,
I ain't mad at the top 2.
Didn't I say at the beginning there's a difference between producers and beat?
All right, give us yours 3 that he left off, and I give you my 3 he left off.
All right, so hip hop alone. This is just hip hop alone. You left off the Neptunes, which was banging. You left off Organized Noise, which was doing their damn thing. You left off Pete Rock, who you know Pete Rock's production game is smooth, but you left off Drake.
I'm not even gonna mention Drake.
The maestro. You left off Drake. I don't understand how you leave off Drake. Now
I meant it.
Yeah. Those are the ones that I'm like.
He didn't get an honorable mention. He didn't get an honorable mention.
Nope. All right. Who yours, Gooch?
I got him on this. He did not mention Jermaine Dupri.
Oh yeah.
Little John.
Damn. Okay.
And Barry Gordy and Smokey Robinson. Motown.
That was who was the producer there? I don't think that Barry Gordy produced, did he?
They said he did online, so that's why I said Barry Gordy and Smokey Robinson.
He might have done.
Well produced.
He might have done.
I'll give you some other ones. Master
Plan. So for the uninitiated, for those of you who actually like to do actual research, go back and look at Holland Dozier Holland and Norman Whitfield.
Yeah.
Those were the main producers of Motown.
Yeah.
If I had a top 20, they would have been in my top 20.
Okay.
They weren't in my top 10.
Okay. I got you. I feel you though.
And yes, I left off Dark Child. I wish I could have included because I love Dark Child's work. And I certainly left off Diddy, and I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Oh man, and I didn't even mention Swiss Beats.
I wouldn't put Swiss Beats in my top 50.
Really? Okay.
What about DJ Khaled?
DJ Khaled
he would make my top 100.
Yeah. Yeah. I can.
All
right.
That's my list, and if y'all got a problem with it, I tell y'all what. Y'all can find me at 1004 Birchwood Lane in DeSoto, Texas. Come on through and pull up.
I'll be right there.
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna give you too much flack about it, but just because you did have, the dude name who I've already forgotten above Teddy Riley.
RZA.
Yeah, no. It wasn't RZA.
No, it wasn't
Jay Dilla.
Yeah. You put him above Riley and LA Babyface.
And Dre.
No, he didn't let Dre off. Dre didn't know where to be found.
Is that worse than my Zap?
That might be that is a Zap occurrence right there.
Look, your Zap betrayal.
At least Zap was on my list. Dre wasn't even on the list.
Look, I'm glad Roger Troutman wasn't alive to see that, because that right there might have sent him over the edge.
Man. All right, y'all. This has been D-Ray the Producer's Top 10 R&B hip hop artists. Hip hop producers. Like I said, if y'all have any issues, any problems or whatsoever, y'all feel free hit him up at Soul Red Music or Blast Music 247. Go ahead, sign up and leave that comment for what is happening with He left off some, but he did hit a few out of the park. He did hit a couple singles. One of them was a double. He did hit a triple, but not a home run yet because
I'm gonna tell y'all what. Y'all just be paying attention in the group chat because y'all about to get Jay Dillard for the rest of the night.
Oh damn. All right, people, that time on the wall. This one here went by pretty good, pretty fast. Gucci said approximately 20 words the whole hour. So we're just gonna make sure that whatever you do, wherever you go, always keep it
on blast.
See y'all next Wednesday. Be sure to check out Crazy Carla and the rest of our podcast. Deuces, peace. We out.
Peace.
Tired of hearing trash, put that shit on blast. You got what it takes, put that shit on blast. Is fame on the way, put that shit on blast. Make that change today, put that shit on blast. Tired of hearing trash, put that shit on blast. You got what it takes, put that shit on blast. Is fame on the way, put that shit on blast. Make that change today, put that shit on blast.